Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Rhonda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match! Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Kurt Hawkins. The guy hasn't won a singles match in over a decade.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Hey, even though I might have the walking decade of defeat as my partner, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. So I guess we'll just see whose crappy team flounders its way to the top.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 236 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, AK-47, Zach Haas.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic written all over it.
It's the woman so famous they named a borough after her, Brooklyn Von Braun.
And from Fulton, New York, Brooklyn Von Braun.
While a list of career goals motivates her rival, Red, Brooklyn Von Braun seems driven to destroy anything positive in Red's life.
I agree. She almost seems upset.
The critic of the critics.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Most superstars return from injury with a renewed purpose, but Sami Zayn had the gall to say he'd rather stay on vacation.
Did you see his slideshow, Saxton? Sami visited some of the most breathtaking parts of the world, and now he's got to compete in this awful town tonight. I can't even remember the name of this place. That's how awful it is.
This happens to be one of my favorite places in the world, Corey.
Doesn't surprise me at all. And people seem to forget how beloved...
Here comes the War Goddess.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Power, agility, and a frightening arm. Ember Moon is a legit threat here in WWE.
The War Goddess walks among us, and it's time to fear her wrath.
See, when she says it, it's cool. When you say it, Saxton, it sounds like you're LARPing.
Guys, a win here would go a long way in proving. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial pass affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
Well, I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kind of like that.
I bet you do. Sami Zayn starting to struggle. Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
And I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Out of it in the corner. So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match. Ooh.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not one, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was at TakeOver War Games where Ember Moon turned back Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane to become NXT Women's Champion. Whoa, not so fast.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Clothesline!
Look at this. Northern Lights suplex. Stomping. Ouch.
Looking to hurt him here. Ah, what a shoulder breaker.
Oh, able to counter.
Clothesline! It's hard to look at Sami Zayn now and think of him as an inspiring figure, but that's exactly who he was in his time at NXT. In fact, he was widely regarded as the heart and soul of NXT. Oh, again!
And it's Ember Moon finding the answer.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Bulldog. She's forced onto the defensive now. Gets the tag. Man, this has been a great matchup.
Michael went back to a time when Sami Zayn was synonymous with NXT. His attitude back then was a far cry from where it is today. Now I wonder if everything we saw from Sami in NXT was...
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we'd donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Columbus, Ohio, AK-47 Zinda Zucconi.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight.
There's no reason to think this one won't live up to the hype, Michael. We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
This guy's still a loser to me.
And from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
Hawkins at one point lost 269 matches in a row. It's almost impressive. Is he trying to lose?
Don't be so hard on him. Some people just need a little more time to...
Brooklyn Von Braun has graced us with her presence.
And from Fulton, New York, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Let's discuss Brooklyn's nickname, the American Hero. Do you think it's disrespectful toward Kurt Angle?
Of course not. There are a lot of American heroes, not just one.
And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 236 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, AK-47, Zach Haas.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Stomping down!
Rolling neck snap.
She steers clear there. Bam! What a slap.
Uh-uh.
Oh, and a front thrust kick.
Ooh, impressive counter.
Whack! Oh, God. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Things taking a turn for her now. Armbreaker.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Ooh, what impact. That is a great reversal.
Textbook head scissor takeover.
Very nicely done. In off the tag. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Kurt Hawkins exploiting the opening.
Not looking good, guys.
What a forearm.
Oh, running knee lift. In off the tag. Head scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Gets out of the way.
And fast.
Oh, right to the gut.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Gore! She's beginning to flag a little.
Bulldog.
Rolling neck snap.
Oh, the old whippersnapper.
Oof.
She's got her where she wants her. Oh, it's coming. She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
This one's far from over.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Once more, setting it up.
Will that be it? Will that be enough?
A clubbing blow, Cole. That should end it.
Boom! Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
She's got her.
Oh, my God.
Going to the top, high risk. Saw that one coming.
From the top.
Big mistake there, Corey.
You can say that again.
Reverses. Can she take advantage? And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Going high risk again.
Look at the height. Big splash. Hooked up. Oh, had that well scouted. Back suplex. No.
Back suplex. Looking a little groggy.
A little. Face first off the barricade.
The end is looming now.
And things look bleak right now. Oh, nasty impact.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Man, look at this superstar go.
Uh-oh. No luck this time. And again, yet another counter.
Over and over again, the superstar making. Oh,
Incredible offense. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. She is queuing it. This could do it. Uh-oh.
This could be huge. Oh, foot just stomping down. She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
She's calling her out.
he's going to try it again. Good night.
The opening is there for the taking.
Absolutely punishing.
And will this be it? A kick out. Oh my, I can't believe it.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. Avalanche landslide. Jolly old whippersnapper. It's starting to come together in a big way.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but
Cover. Shoulders are down. No, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
wasn't expecting that.
Textbook head scissor takeover.
Very nicely done. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed.
Changes her fortune there.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Look at this. This match grinded him down a little. The better part of valor. Back in from the floor.
Up and...
Tagged in. Trap the arm. Neck breaker.
so smooth.
Incredible agility. Cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Suplex.
Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins. Here it comes, Michael.
Byron, you should try this once.
He may be in a bad way here. Here it comes. He's got him.
What's on the menu tonight? Glad I put my money on that guy tonight. The odds just swung in Kurt Hawkins' favor.
Into the turnbuckles.
A striking blow. Kurt Hawkins exploiting the opening.
Gets the tag. Into the pin. 2.
Can you believe this? Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. Now he's been put on the defensive. And finds a counter.
Oh, no. Oh, incredible height.
Oh, my goodness, this is not good.
She's trying one more time.
Oh, they got it.
She's sewn this up like Betsy Ross. Getting interesting here.
Look at this. Frog splash. Into the pin attempt. There's 2. This mixed. Red and Kurt Hawkins are your mixed match challenge winners.
Hawkins still hasn't won a singles match in 10 years, but maybe this will give him the momentum he needs to change that. Who am I kidding? He's going to go right back to his losing ways.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what? Quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, they're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess 500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got a ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time,
How do you know he'll get me in it?
it's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often. So you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for. It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Big match here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight.
And the champ has looked dominant of late, but all it takes is one wrong move, and that title could be going home with somebody else.
I don't know about you guys.
Maybe the most dangerous man in WWE. One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor.
Introducing the challenger. From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 236 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, AK-47 Zach Haas.
One of these men will be walking away with the immortal World Heavyweight Championship. This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all. Oh. Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
The challenger's looking shaken.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Clothesline!
Good Lord.
So effective.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Going for the...
Belly to belly.
Back in the ring again.
Everybody likes a showman, but I think Samoa Joe might be taking it a little too far here.
These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will claim the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Hard for the champ to fight back from this.
He was the favorite for this match, but that's changing rapidly. Up and down, standing Shiranui.
He's stuck in the corner now.
Sent to the outside.
Oh, man.
What a drop kick.
Bad landing.
It's cinched in. Coquina clutch.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Uh-oh, we know what's next. It connects. Looks like the champ is going to retain. Oh, man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
At the oh, my goodness, crushing it. And Samoa Joe locks in the Coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the Coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.